We got a nice and heavy. There's a little wobble in there, but I think that's to be expected. Comes right off. Let's drill another hole. Hey tool heads, this is Mike from Mike Budget Tools. I'm guessing you found your way here because you're looking for budget tools, or you're looking for some type of impact wrench or whatever it may be. You found me. So hopefully if you like this video, you'll like and subscribe, comment anything that you have that you questions about, any suggestions or anything like that. But we're gonna get right into it. Today I got a new tool and I'm excited about it. Let's take a look and see what it is. Nice and packed tight in there. What do we got? Seesii. So I picked up a new Seesii Impact wrench. It's actually a 3-in-1. So it's an impact wrench, it's a drill, and it's a driver. So this can be a very kind of all-in-one tool that you can have in your garage, you keep in your car, or in the home. So let's see what it comes with. We got a manual, and this is the WH700. We got a nice and heavy. Comes with two batteries, two 4-amp-hour batteries. Has a level indicator. It doesn't stay on, which is fine. You just press it and release it and let you know what it is. That one's actually fully charged. And this one is fully charged as well. So the batteries come fully charged. We have a charger. So it looks like it's a barrel charger. So you actually just plug it directly into the battery and charge. And we plug that in, but we don't need to charge it because it's fully charged right now. So we'll just set that to the side. Let's actually put one on here and see what happens. All right, that's reverse. So it has, here it has for reverse, just one level. However, it does have a auto stop. So once it realizes that there's no more resistance on, let's say specifically on a lug nut, it's gonna stop. Then you can change it and continue releasing that lug nut. And we'll actually go over that, so stay tuned. Let's see, oh, we got a nice molded case. I like it, pretty durable. Yeah, that's keeper. So inside of this box here, we have some, looks like some pins and some rings. So this is going to be used to, once you actually put on a socket, which I believe sockets are in here as well. Yes, there are also sockets in here. There is a 1/2 inch to, looks like a 1/4 inch hex adapter. So I imagine that's going to be for the selection of drill bits and also any other bits that you have of your own. But they do supply you with some, so that's awesome. So we'll put that to the side for now. It also comes with a, looks like a strap. We'll see where that strap goes. I'm not sure that I would actually use the strap for the impact, but it's available for those that would want to use it. So we have multiple impact sockets in here, and they all look like these are all in millimeters. So we have 17 to 22. So 17 to 22 in the impact sockets. We'll actually use one of those. I believe I'm gonna need the 19, so I'll take that one and actually connect it, and we can kind of see how it holds up. It's always the last one. There we go. All right, so let's actually put that on there. Tight fit? Actually, it's not that tight of a fit. I guess that's where these pins in the ring would actually come in play. If you're going to be constantly using it and you're not going to be changing it often, it may be beneficial to actually put one of these on. I'm going to put one on for now just to see. So you pretty much just put the ring over there. You line it up. There are holes inside of the anvil, which you line up with the holes on the actual socket itself. And then you would just slide that pin in there once you have it all lined up. It does look like it may slide through. It will slide through, so you may have to hold it from the bottom. And now it's in there pretty snug. It's a good feature to have. I mean, I guess any anvil can actually, and it could just be the sockets too. So I can also try other sockets to see if it's the sockets versus the anvil. All right, so let's go in forward. So that is on high. It has two modes, so a high mode and a low mode. Let's switch it to low. There we go, low and high. And it actually does have a variable trigger. So you definitely have some control over it. All right, let's see what else. So we went over all those. All right, I'm gonna actually take this back off because I'm interested in the actual the 1/2 inch to the 1/4 inch hex. So let's see how that actually fits on there. It fits about the same as far as tightness. Again, it could just be these actual sockets. So let's see what happens when we put in a drill bit. And it does, oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. It actually comes with a few extra bits. It looks like a Torx, a flathead, and a Phillips number 2 as well, Phillips number 1. So multiple bits, but again, you can always use your own. So let's take a look here. Let's see how this, there's a little wobble in there, but I think that's to be expected. So that's pretty cool. You could use it as a drill with that variable trigger. You know, as long as you have control over it, I think it'll be pretty good as far as being able to control it. And you do have to assist it in and out. All right, let's try one of the bits. So let's see how that looks and feels. Yeah, so we gotta pull that back, make sure it's in there. There's a little wobble to it, but again, we're not actually putting any force on it, so I would imagine that if you're drilling into some wood or you have a screw that you're drilling in, that you'll have more control and it wouldn't necessarily be wobbling. But we'll actually put that to the test. All right, so let's put this to the test with the lug nut. Let's see how it does here. And I'm gonna put it in auto stop, so we'll see how that turns out. All right, follow me over here. Then auto stop. So we're gonna just see, we'll take off just a couple. I'm not gonna take them all off. And then we'll actually tighten it back up and see, and we're using the torque wrench to 100 foot-pounds is what these lug nuts take, and just kind of see what it looks like from there. Comes right off. That auto stop didn't quite work for me, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and put that back on. Let's try another one. Take it off. Comes right off. And it did stop after it realized that it was no more resistance on there. It actually did stop. So we'll screw that back on by hand. And let's tighten it back up. All right. So now that we got those tightened back up, let's actually test with the torque wrench and see how tight it actually is. All right, remember that these are only 100 foot-pounds, so let's actually see what they come out to here. That one was right on. All right, so those look good as far as the tightening them back up. That was on the high speed, so let's go back over to the table and let's test out the drill and the drill feature and the driver feature. All right, welcome back to the table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and exchange this to put on the 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch hex. Oh, drop the pin. All right, oh, here we go. So be careful when you're doing that you definitely can drop the pin as soon as you remove the rubber ring around there. Let's pull that off. And then let's go ahead and put on the 1/2 to 1/4 inch adapter. I'm not gonna put the ring and the pin end on this one, but I will use, let's go. So I actually found some boards that I already had a couple screws in, so I'm just gonna remove those screws as a test here. And let's see, can we find a number 2 in here? There's a number 1. Did I already take? Oh, I already took out the number 2. Woo, here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and pop that in. And let's see how these actually come out. They're not too far in, so they should actually end up coming out pretty smoothly. And it does have a lot of power to it when trying to remove screws. So yeah, you definitely need a steady hand for that feature. But let's go ahead and let's drive one of these screws in here and see what happens. So that goes in pretty well. Again, it is. I mean, this is a very powerful wrench here. So you got to be mindful of that it's not one of a regular just kind of drill driver or impact driver. This is an impact wrench, so it has a little bit more power to it than your normal. All right, so that actually came off, so I guess that's again why they supplied the pin in the ring there for that. But we're gonna still not use that for now. And let's actually get this out. And now let's test the feature of the drill. Let's see how well that holds up there. Let's take it off of auto stop. That may help. There we go. Let's drill another hole. The drill feature actually works very well. Obviously, I don't have this board held down or anything. So I like that feature a lot better than the driver feature, because a lot of times when you're actually drilling, you need a whole lot more power than when you're just kind of driving some screws in for the most part. So. Just want to see if there's anything I missed on this. Again, 2 batteries, comes with a lot of sockets, it comes with a lot of drill bits, it comes with several screwdriver Torx bits, a portable charger. So you don't necessarily need a base for this. It comes with a strap and a very durable case. So again, if there's one feature that I probably wouldn't use as much or would be a con, probably would just be the drill feature. I'm sorry, the driver feature. The drill works well. Impact the lug nuts works well. So it's a winner for me. So again, if you made it this far, make sure that you like and you subscribe. Leave any comments, questions, anything that I may be able to answer for you. I'll do that. I'll look at all the comments and respond as I can. Thanks for watching.